This video will provide basic instruction in the operation of the SAR 1000 by CWE. More detailed instructions can be found in the user manual. It is highly recommended that new users become familiarized with how the ventilator operates before connecting an experimental animal. A test balloon is provided for this purpose. We'll be using a test balloon in this demonstration. The SAR 1000 has two modes of operation: pressure mode and volume mode. We'll begin with volume mode. A few important settings need to be determined when using volume mode. The approximate respiration rate and tidal volume are mainly dependent on body weight. A chart containing tidal volume and respiration rate versus body weight is found in the manual. To set up the SAR for volume mode, begin by adjusting the respiration rate. Next, you'll want to adjust the percent of inspiration. Now adjust the inspiratory flow knob. Note that as I change the inspiratory flow, the tidal volume changes. This completes a brief explanation of volume mode. Now on to pressure mode. In pressure mode, inspiratory flow stops when the user's set airway pressure is reached, rather than when the inspiration time has elapsed. If the inspiration time has not already elapsed, lung volume will be clamped at its present value and released at the end of the inspiratory time. To use pressure mode, change the volume pressure switch to pressure. You can then adjust this set pressure knob for the desired inspiratory pressure. You'll note, as I turn the set pressure up, the pressure bar graph increases to the desired amount. Finally, let's go over the sigh feature. Sighs, or periodic delivery of a larger tidal volume, are often used to maintain good lung ventilation and gas exchange. The first thing to determine when using the sigh feature is the sigh pressure. Here we can see the pressure that we have set for inspiration. And on this side is the sigh pressure. To adjust sigh pressure, we press the sigh pressure button and turn the set pressure. As we can see, the sigh pressure is increasing. Now that we have the sigh pressure set, we can use the manual sigh button. The next breath after we press the sigh button will be a sigh breath. And we can see that it worked. Once again. The SAR 1000 can also perform an auto sigh function. There are two settings to adjust for the auto sigh feature. By pressing the sigh and set sigh button, we get into the auto sigh setup. The two settings to adjust in the auto sigh setup are sigh frequency and sigh ratio values. The sigh frequency is the number of breaths between each sigh. In this case, we'll adjust it to 10. The sigh ratio value is a percentage of the inspiratory time. We'll set it to 200% of normal inspiration time. To exit, we press Set Sigh, and now you'll see every 10th breath is a sigh breath. That completes the instructions for the SAR 1000 small animal ventilator by CWE.